All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys being here. Now, right now, in this video, I want to talk about how I stay in suites, in hotels for essentially for free. I'm going to give you guys some information on how I do it and how you can do the same. Now, right now, I'm currently in Rio de Janeiro. They put me in something called the Diplomat Suite. As you can see, beautiful view of the ocean, and then literally a full kitchen behind me. And this suite goes for around $1,200 to $1,500 a night. And I was able to book it without anything out of pocket for literally 12,000 points. Now, the way that I booked this hotel, and you can check out the other video of me reviewing the hotel. I really like the hotel. Of course, when you get put into a Diplomat Suite, one step below the penthouse suite, you can't complain. And it cost me 12,000 points. I had a free night award, and then I booked 12,000 points. So I got 2 nights for essentially 12,000 points in this suite. That's how I'm doing it for free, is that I'm booking with points. And what you can do specifically with Chase or Chase and Hyatt hotels is you can transfer Chase points into Hyatt hotels. And I think in terms of value, you don't have to have status to be able to book hotels and save money when it comes to Hyatt. I think Hyatt is extremely valuable because of that partnership with Chase, and you can get really great deals because of their reward system. It's different than that of Marriott and Hilton, which I'll touch on a little bit briefly as well. But that's how I'm staying in these suites. And then why I'm getting upgraded into these suites is because I have status with Hyatt. Now, I have Hyatt Globalist status, which is the highest status that you can get with Hyatt. Hyatt, hard to say. But the way that I did that was I took advantage of a status challenge. So if you guys are thinking about getting status with airlines or hotels, it's always good to see what status challenges are out there. And in that case, I believe it was stay 20 nights within 90 days. So I was able to stay 20 nights within 90 days. At the current time, they also did have a partnership with MGM. So I ended up booking, 6 to 8 of those nights with a friend in Vegas, so I was able to finalize that, and then I have had Hyatt Globalist status for technically the last year and a half, almost 2 years now. And that's how I'm able to not only get a good deal in terms of cash price and points, but also get upgraded into crazy suites like this. So that is something to think about. Status challenges, status matches. If you have status with some other type of program, they will also match status too. So those are things that you can think about if you want kind of the benefits of getting upgraded into higher value rooms. Now, the other thing that I will mention specifically with this hotel and why I think I got such a good upgrade and why sometimes you can get better upgrades in other places is I'm in South America. I'm in Buenos Aires. This is the only Hyatt hotel in Brazil. So I'm competing with pretty much no one else who is likely a globalist, because yes, there probably are international travelers just like myself, but there's not many Hyatt hotels within the country, and there's not many Hyatt hotels within South America. So there's probably not many people that are within South America that actually have Hyatt status or high tier status with Hyatt. So I'm coming in being a big fish in technically a small pond of individuals or people that come here for vacation that don't necessarily have status with Hyatt. So that is one thing as well. There probably weren't that many globalist members at this hotel because it's the only one in Brazil. So that's one thing to take note of as well. Now, when it comes down to the other hotels, when it comes down to Marriott and Hilton, you can actually get the highest status with Hilton by just getting their Aspire card, their highest annual fee card. It's actually a really good card in my opinion. They give you a lot of good benefits and credits. But when anyone can get the highest status with Hilton, then you're competing with a lot of people. So if you're in the domestic US, it's going to be harder to get upgrades for some of those properties because there's tons of other people that have the credit card in the first place. Now, the other key piece as well, you can get higher status with Marriott by just having one of their cards, the Brilliant card. Same exact scenario though, if a lot of people have the card, you're competing with other people that have status, and if you go to popular areas or popular destinations or places that people frequent a lot, then the possibilities of an upgrade are a little bit lower. Now, what you see with a lot of other people in the travel hacking space, and if you're interested in this, just let me know. I do technically have a Connect involved with it, but a lot of people with Marriott, they'll get status through the credit cards, and they'll get something called a companion pass. And a companion pass is essentially they are getting a pass from someone that works at Marriott, and they're able to get what is called MMP rates, or employee rates. So they get 30, 40, up to 60% off of the standard rates at the Marriott hotels. And the cool thing about that is, well, you're getting discounted rates, but if you also have status, then you're paying half the price, and then you could get upgraded into nicer suites as well. And so that also, if you don't travel a ton, that also helps with being able to get even higher status with Marriott by staying at places. So people will take advantage of, typically in Q1, they will have 2-for-1 deals. With Marriott, you stay one night, they'll give you 2 nights, essentially. So they'll take advantage of that, add a companion pass, add a status that they currently have, and they're able to get and log 75 nights for titanium status, because you can't get titanium status with Marriott unless you actually spend the nights. But if you have the status before that, because of the Brilliant card, right, you're already halfway there. You only need to reach 25 to 30 nights or so. And if you split that with a promo, 15 nights, you can do that, within a Q1, within a short amount of time, especially if you go on a longer standing trip and stay at Marriott hotels. So that's one thing as well. If you see a lot of people staying in suites and they're staying at Marriott's, they're getting upgraded, they have status, and they are likely, if they're paying cash or they're just making a ton of money, they're likely also utilizing a companion pass, and they're getting MMP rates. A lot of people don't like to talk about that. A lot of people like to put that behind a paywall or behind their coaching programs. Here I am giving it to you on YouTube, because those are the options. Hyatt right now, as of, I don't believe they have any status matches or status challenges, so that's one thing. If you guys want to be able to stay in hotels, you guys want to get the upgrades, utilize points with Hyatt. I think that is the best value for anyone. If you're in the Chase ecosystem, you can transfer those points into Hyatt and you can save a ton of money. I stay at category 1s as stopovers in between certain trips, and I can stay at a hotel that's $100 to $300 a night and book that for as low as 3,500 points, as low as 5,000 points, as low as 8,000 points, and I'm still getting a lot of value out of those points. Now, the value of the points with Hilton and American Express, I don't recommend transferring points into Hilton or American Express, because the value of those points are literally half the amount of value of Chase points or American Express points. So I'd recommend just getting credit cards and earning off of spend or earning off of sign-up bonuses there, and then tag teaming status or getting status with the credit cards, and or utilizing an MMP pass. So that's what I wanted to bring to you guys. As I'm here staying in Rio de Janeiro, I figured I should record a video for you on how I'm able to stay in here. For me, I am getting the suite upgrade because of me having globalist status. I booked it with points as well, and I had a free night award. So 2 nights for 12,000 points. If I would have paid cash for this, it would have been over $2,500 to be able to stay in this Diplomat suite. Check out the YouTube video that I have reviewing the Diplomat suite and the property as well. So that is what I wanted to bring to you guys. If you guys are looking to stay in hotels, stay in suites, pay less money, those are the options. Get credit cards, utilize points, obtain status through status matches and status challenges. And as always, drop your comments down below. I appreciate every one of you for showing up, watching the videos, educating yourself on the information. If you want to work with me directly, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. And I appreciate you guys continuing to watch the videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.